Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you a story. Yesterday, I got a text from my neighbor, and it said, "You all right in there?" And sometimes those cryptic messages from the neighbors are about a storm coming or some power outage or something going on. But everything in the house was fine, and I didn't see a storm on the horizon because we literally can look out to the horizon. Um, I didn't see a storm coming. I didn't see any of that. So I thought maybe there's something else going on. So I stepped outside. I looked around. I didn't see any activity. So I called her and I said, "Yeah, what's going on?" And she said, "Oh, nothing. I'm just checking on you." And I was like, "Oh." So we talked. They had been on a cruise to Alaska, had done some other things this summer, lots of stuff. She said, "I just didn't see you moving around today." And I said, "Oh, no, that's because I went out early this morning. I realized that the automobile mechanic was going to be open super early, and so I needed to have a tune-up and oil change and all those things. So I went and did that early. Got back in, and I was on Zoom calls and work sessions all day on a Saturday. And so I said, "That's why you didn't see me out and about." She was like, "Well, good. I was making sure y'all were okay over there." And I was so grateful. I was so very grateful. I have a neighbor on the other side. One day, people were here from StoryCon, and there were about, I don't know, 10 of us at breakfast. And when we got done with our breakfast and went to pay, there was no bill because my neighbor had paid for it. I take loving my neighbor seriously, so much so that my neighbors love me the same way. Someone asked me once, "Who is your neighbor?" And I said, "Anybody I meet, the world, anybody I encounter, the people I want to encounter." They said, "That's too big." And then I started reading back the comments from the story page and in the story group and seeing that people from all over the world are hearing me and my family sing on the porch, connecting in ways that I can't even begin to wonder about because then I'm somewhere lost in time. When I was in the second grade, we had to imagine what the world would be like in the 2000s, and that just seemed like George Jetson to me. And I imagined that there would be flying cars. I didn't see this technology that would allow us to fly everywhere and connect with people anywhere. But what I love is that I was also born at a time where we knew our neighbors, the ones right across, the ones we could see, and we connected with them too. Yeah, the world is my neighbor, and so are the people right over there. I love you.